Hello everyone, how you doing? Wally here. Welcome back to the Minecraft modded server, the Hypermine modded Minecraft server. And look at Jessica, she's huge. Let's go and have a ride, shall we? I do believe that she is actually now faster, that she's grown up. I mean, she is moving at a reasonable clip. Look at that. Let's get over to spawn nice and quick. This is not... I thought this was just going to be something silly. And yeah, I really don't know how much I will ride her. But that is not a bad little... it's faster than the world can load in. So, oh, there we go. Not a bad little way of getting around. Nice and fun. Oh, I did figure out how to descend. If we F5 and press F without a force item in our hand, she folds her wings in, and she doesn't quite plummet like a rock, but it's not bad. So I'm very happy with that. Let's shift off. Armitage gave me some big cat claws, and so I made a whip. I seem to have stand, sit, stand, sit, stand, sit, sit. Yeah, no, I must have hit it a couple of times, hit a couple of things with it. I don't think it takes durability when you're using it as a whip, which is good because its durability is pretty pants. But spawn is looking pretty much the same as when I've always, previous occasions I've been over here. We've got the wind turbines from Mechanism and some advanced solar over here. With the old heat. What? The pumps and whatnot. Hydrogen generators, that's it. Hello, little guy. Come on. Thank you. So, yeah, all is good over here. I'm not quite sure why there's a derp tower there. But, yeah. I'd actually say that Dragonfly is a pretty reasonable method of transportation. Whee! I must clear that latest death marker. Same one from that was there last week. Resist. Oh, no, don't do it with a force item in your hand. As the key is bound to the same, both bound to F. But, yes. Let's see. What are we going to do today? Let's descend. Off we get. Sit. Okay, so, yeah, having thought about those little methods of powering the spawn house there, reminds me that today I want to get some more power online. Now, I did say at the beginning of this series that I didn't intend on messing around with power anymore. I'm happy with accepting solars as, you know, the cheaty magic power boxes that they are, so that I could mess around with other things. And the solars are doing really well, don't get me wrong. They are doing really well. And certainly as I can just keep requesting these guys, bump, come on, give me another one every so often. Oh, I need to get coal dust production online. That's great. However, I would like to get a proper assembly table online. And I've only just got to the point where I have enough power that I don't have to break that cable all the time to stop it draining all the power out of my MFSUs. Yep, full. So yeah, what we're going to do is put pretty much the ultimate in cheaty unlimited power online. We're going to build a fusion reactor. So that's chat. That's the one. One of these guys. Where are you? That guy. One of these guys from Atomic Science So we're gonna need to make some stuff, and I'm gonna make that. Yeah, we can do this. We can definitely do that. Basic circuits are not so bad. I might have to go and get some quartz. Um, yeah. So there's all that, but that's not all there is to it. We're going to need also a load of these electromagnets. Um, and that's again going to require quartz for comparators. And we're also going to want some electromagnet glass, which is pretty much the same thing plus glass. Well, it is the same thing plus glass. Steam funnels, they're cheap. We're going to want chemical extractors, and these will produce deuterium from water, which is the fuel for fusion. So yeah, we need some bronze and things like that. We'll probably need maybe 2 or 3 of those. Might build more just to be excessive. And we're gonna want what else do we want? We want the turbine, reactor turbine. These guys. And yeah, that will, and also a load of universal cable and things like that. And that will allow us to put on to construct a entirely self-sustaining self-sustaining power source that will require no further input. It'll happily power itself and just about anything else we want to throw onto the energy network. Anyway, I am going to put my specs on, and I'm going to start setting up crafting recipes for the bits and bobs that we need. So I will see you in but a moment. Okay then, quick progress update. Actually, I did mention earlier that I put this glass floor in here, which is nice. I can walk around up here a little bit. I'm not sure about this pipe intersecting the floor. I might drop it down so that it runs along underneath it. I also rearranged my furnaces so that the pipes are on top. So again, they're not hidden because I keep hiding things even though I don't want them hidden. And the same here. Although, unfortunately, when I broke these pipes, I could have swore that these item sync modules are meant to keep their config, but maybe you actually have to remove them and take them out in order for that to happen. Maybe it doesn't happen if you break the pipes, but yeah, so I need to reprogram all of these. I've also made one of these guys, a metallurgic infuser. It's a mechanism machine that uses iron and redstone to make enriched alloy. Now, for some reason, I can't get this to interface with logistics pipes, but I don't know. It might have been because I was trying to use crafting pipes or something. I'll look into it a little bit further. I can't even get item ducts to extract from it, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. So anyway, yeah, I wonder. I put loads of recipes in. Missing 1 fission reactor, 16 basic circuits. But did I seriously neglect to put oh dear. Basic circuits and fission reactors. So import. Now can we request fusion? Ho ho! So we should see items going round. Beautiful. Let's take these goggles off because they really kill my FPS. Stuff is moving. Fusion reactor. Awesome. This is brilliant. And we'll need electromagnets, and we'll probably need a good old, well, let's see. I'm gonna have to do some math, but I mean, we'll probably need at least a stack. Yeah, we can make that. Can we make a stack of that? Nether quartz is missing. for electromagnetic glass. What's the recipe on that? Come on. Thank you. Oh, right, yeah. I never went on a nether quartz run. Okay. Can we make chemical separators? Nether quartz and bronze. Bronze, I don't have it automated at the moment. Maybe I could set that up quickly. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to make a bit more progress with this. And can I pick you up? Oh. Oh, yes, I can. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to make some more progress with this and come back to you. Awesome. Okay, guys, so a day has passed since the last clip, in real life, that is, and I have a tale of woe. So I had got tired, and I have time before this episode has to be out, so I thought, you know what, let's catch some sleep and whatnot, but I stupidly thought before I do that, that I would go and move my quarry. And because I was tired, I wasn't keeping an eye on my magic meter. As you can see up in the top left corner, and while removing spot loaders, I ran out, fell to the bottom of the quarry and died. I went back and got my stuff, and then promptly did the very same thing and didn't get back in time before it despawned. So I remade, well, the majority of my equipment. Unfortunately, I forgot to put camo on my armor. But yeah, I've got, a Silk Touch pick and Ender Wing Sword and all that sort of stuff. Now, the one thing I couldn't remake was my whip, because I don't have the cat claws. And I heard of an item called a pet amulet, which I made, and I thought it'd be great. It's like a safari ball for pets. Pick Jessica up, and then I can whip her out in other dimensions, because I can't really get her to other dimensions, and safari balls don't seem to work on pets. So yeah, I thought that would be great, and unfortunately, it deleted her. It seemed to pick her up, and when I put her down, she didn't reappear. So that's not Jessica. This is Say Hello to Kevin. Kevin says hello to you. So, yeah, he's pretty much identical to Jessica in terms of what he does. He flies deceptively fast. Come on. Deceptively fast. If you look at the mini-map, you can't really see it in the world because it flies faster than the server will load the world up. But if you look on the map, apart from when he lags out like that, I mean, that's pretty good progress. Surprisingly fast. Whee! Anyway, so, yeah, that's a thing. It's very sad. We'll all miss Jessica very much. She made a big impact on the series in the almost all of an episode that she was in. Anyway, other things, other things, stuff and things. Did I get you? Yeah, I got you. Cool. I have made a configurator because I thought, you know what? I'm bloody well going to get that hooked up. The metallurgic infuser that I was failing to hook up earlier. In order to do that, I had to make a basic energy cube just to get this thing charged up. But the configurator is like the mechanism wrench, and it let me configure these colors on the sides, even though they're not visible. I don't actually know if this interface does what I think it, or what I thought it did. I configure the color of the sides, but the configurator let me do that. So this is all now hooked up with a crafting pipe and a satellite pipe. And yeah, I can now craft enriched alloy on the fly, which is awesome. Um, but yes, we have a fusion reactor to build. Okay, so we have a reactor on a stick. Yeah, so here is our fusion reactor. The way this works is we're going to surround it with these electromagnets, and then we are going to, let's see, we're going to have 3 blocks of electromagnetic glass in each direction, and this is really just so you can see in. I mean, I could just make the whole thing out of electromagnets, but yeah, I'm gonna do that like this, and like this, and we're gonna bring it out until it's almost a square. Just this corner missing here, and that is because the plasma that this thing is going to produce will not heat the water as we need it. Because the way this works is it's like a turbine, like a boiler. You heat water with the heat that the reactor produces, the plasma, um, and then that makes steam, and you run it through some turbines, and that gives you power. So, but it will heat all the other water, but not that corner block. So, okay. So that's the shape we've got there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do the same shape on top, but out of the electromagnets, and then we're going to border it all in the electromagnets as well. Or should we border it? Thing is, I could put a ring of water around the outside and get steam off that as well, but you know what? I'm thinking I might make it out of glass, just so you can see the plasma whirling more easily. So yeah, I'll have to craft that up. Actually, yeah, easy. Um, but yeah, so we just keep doing this, bum, 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 like that. And yeah, well, I'm gonna get this made up, and I'll come back to you. Okay, so we've got that set out, and I've realised I don't know if this will work with glass on the edges. It might need electromagnets on the edges, which would kind of make more logical sense. But who knows? What we're going to do is we're going to bang a fluid supplier on here, and pipes. There we go. We're going to bang some pipes up like this, and in fact, I think that probably wants to be an LP pipe, like that. Oh no, I do know what I'm doing. Kind of making it up, but so yeah, what we're gonna do is we're going to place water in. Yeah, I think water in here. Like this. And then we're going to put steam funnels on top of the water. Like this. And so as the water heats up, the steam funnels will collect that water, that steam even. Let's replace this. Bump. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make up a load of fluid extractor pipes, and we're going to put those all over the top of that. And then similarly, we're going to raise it up a level and cover all of this with water, like this. Come on. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm going to cover all of this with water and cover all of the water with steam funnels and pipes on top of all of those as well. So I will come back to you when I've done that. Oh, I have been busy. Right. Wow. These LP the logistics pipes really do hit your framework. God, it's late. Framework rate. Probably because of all the rendering it has to do. So, yeah, I'm getting like 20 frames a second. But, yeah, I've laid out the... Let's go through this quickly. So we've got all the provider pipes up there for providing the steam. I configured the supplier type on top of the reactor to be supply it with... Actually, I didn't quite configure it fully. Keep stock with deuterium, and I think, is it 2,000 millibuckets? Might have to check that later. And then, yeah, they all come kind of on three sides down these pipes here, through these junctions and out to these provider pipes, basic pipes, which are all configured for steam apart from on that back wing, because I don't have enough resources to make enough turbines. So yeah, they get all the way along to the end and then they shoot down here, which is longer than either of these arms, so it should service these arms first, and through a basic pipe into a connector and into a void pipe. So eventually I might store my excess steam, but I mean, yeah, might as well just use what we can and dump what we can't for the moment. So basically that is that bit. All we need to do for here is bang on these turbines, which go in groups of 9, like this. And then we wrench the middle one, if I can get it from below. Bonk. And it turns into one of these bad boys. Ho ho. So yeah, I'm going to do that for the rest of them. And yeah, and then I'll come back to you. Okay. Wow. It looks like... I don't know what it looks like. But I'm starting to get a few ideas. Should have perhaps not built it quite as close to this, but a few ideas for what I can do to put some building around this and make it look like a real thing made of stuff. But I did put in the turbines that I had available for the back arm. I'm only one short, actually. No, sorry, 3 short. But they're not configured. The fluid basic pipes are not configured. I'll bring them online if I find that I'm having a horrible overproduction of steam. So we are nearly ready to go. What I need to do now, and we'll put them in our crafting machine building thingy, is get some of these. Oh, I had to make a carpenter to make the correct type of bronze to make these chemical extractors. And we're going to put these on like that. And let's see. So these are going to need water in, and they're going to need deuterium out. So we can put... Can we put this on top? Who knows? Put those on top and these on the back. So the provider, it will just hopefully detect our deuterium. And these guys we will put to water like this. Come on. Water. And we'll grab ourselves some more LP pipes. Oh, I've got tons of them. I thought I'd put a request in earlier. Right, we'll join that guy up there. And that guy up there. And then I'm going to need another fluid provider. Yeah, let's... Oh, come on. Put half of those back in because I need them to make the provider. Awesome. And no, got all sorts of pipes in my inventory. Right, okay, so I have an aqueous accumulator in here, and I will move it at some point. Let's see, how can we... Oh, this is a mess here. Right. Okay, are you going to call for water? Are you going to call for water? Oh no, I've used basic pipes. I need supplier pipes. These need to be supplier pipes. Supplier pipes. Thank you. Bit of lag there. And there we go. So we put these back on. And configure water. How big's the tank in here? It doesn't say. Excellent. So let's give it 4,000. Will it request any? That's the question. And there we go. Come on, please request. You work? Sorted it. Needed to be fed from the back. So hopefully we'll put these provider pipes on in the right place. What we should see... Hello? Right, so we should see the deuterium. Yeah, it's gone down, which means it should be going over to the reactor. Right, so that says... Oh, it's working. Where's it getting power from? I thought I'd cut the power. Somehow it's... It should need a kickstart, basically. But it's going. It's working. Right. Now, for some reason, I can't see... Oh, yeah, there we go. Tons of stuff going down there. But it seems to be voiding out. What I'm worried is that we'll overload the pipes. Even logistics pipes, wow, they're loud. Even logistics pipes have like a maximum number of items they can handle. So yeah, and then they explode, just like Buildcraft pipes. Right, I have an MFSU somewhere. Where did I put you? There. Oh, it's an MFE. Yeah, I thought it was an MFSU. Right, what I want to see is if I put this here. Wow, that charges fast. I might actually go ahead and replace... I might replace all of my cabling with universal cable because it's just better. But for the moment, that's a big task. 10 of those. but we have power. I wonder if I attach this directly to the cable, will it just blow up? No, we'll feed it through the MFE until I can get round to replacing everything for universal cable, because it is cheaty and amazing. But I should now... Look at that. That looks amazing. What was that? Was that a pipe? Was it a pipe? Am I blowing machines up? No, I can't be blowing machines up. It's going through... What? What? No, everything's fine. Oh, no. That's not fine. All of these have blown up. Why? Why you blow up? Oh, right. Well, this episode is getting far too long. I cannot understand why these would blow up, because they should not be getting any more than 512. Oh, 2 MFEs? Maybe it's because there are 2 MFEs. I'll have to run this for a transformer. Medium, low, high. Yeah, that'll probably do. Anyway, maybe it's because, yeah, I've now got 2 MFEs feeding the system from different points. That is probably why. But, oh well. You live and learn. Whoa, Jesus. There goes the last one. Fortunately, those things drop themselves, so I should have... Hello, come on. I should have the machines, and they're not hard to make anyway. And face up. Thank you. Redstone, step up, step down. Fix, step down. That should fix the problem. Boom, come on. Boom, and boom. Okay. Oh, I need to get on my toggle, but make new toggle buttons. Yep, new toggle buttons, unless they're falling down here. Oh, and another grinder. Why? What? I must have missed one. Anyway, wow, that was so a little bit of excitement there at the end. And I have a long episode to edit. What? I don't quite understand where this extra grinder has come from. They are all grinders. That's a grinder. Duplication bug. Right. Okay, cool. But yes. Let's call it a day at that. It's definitely all I've got time for. So until next time, take care of yourselves. Wow.